Coronation Street's Daisy Midgeley will warn Daniel Osbourne over his tension with Max Turner next week, as the relationship between the teacher and his troublesome student continues to deteriorate. Later this week, Max Paddy Beaver will clash with new teacher Daniel Rob Mallard as he messes around in class, and he continues to cause trouble for Daniel next week, with intervention by Max's adoptive dad David Platt, Jack P. Shepherd, only making things worse. When Daniel offers to give Summer Spellman, Harriet Bibby, some pointers with her application form to get into Oxford University, she is delighted. But when she asks Daniel if he could give her some extra tuition ahead of her entrance exam, he feels obliged to turn her down after he made up an excuse to David about why he couldn't tutor Max. Eventually, however, Daniel relents and offers to give Summer some more help with her uni application. Later in the week, when David questions Max about his lack of homework, Max claims that he is given less homework due to his having ADHD. Suspicious, David decides to check out Max's story with Daniel. When Daniel comments that it's a shame that Max doesn't use his brain for his schoolwork rather than to make a mug of his dad, David is irritated, and his mood worsens when he sees Daniel letting Summer into his place for her tutorial. David complains about Daniel's favoritism towards Summer and suggests that, given his romantic history with David's niece Bethany Platt, Lucy Fallon, he probably fancies Summer. Max, meanwhile, listens to their argument with great interest. While at school, Max makes a dig at Daniel as he likens the story of Romeo and Juliet to Daniel's relationship with Bethany. When Daniel's wallet then goes missing from his jacket pocket, Max is the first person that he suspects. Back on the street, Daniel confronts Max about his missing wallet and orders Max to empty his pockets. As Daniel makes a grab for his jacket, David storms over, demanding to know what is going on. When Daniel angrily declares that Max has stolen his wallet, Max makes a bid to prove his innocence and tips the contents of his school bag all over the pavement. David warns Daniel that he hasn't heard the end of the matter, but his wife Shona Platt, Julia Goulding, criticizes David for rushing to Max's defense without thinking it through. Daniel, meanwhile, is calmed down by Daisy, Charlotte Jordan, who witnessed his row with David. Daisy warns Daniel that he is risking his career by making accusations about Max with no proof of his guilt. Could Daniel's job be put in jeopardy by Max's behavior?